Well, hello my darlings, and welcome back to our channel. I am so glad you are here. Today I am going to share with you a project that if you are in need of any last minute decor for your tablescapes this Thanksgiving season, you will be able to whip this project up in a flash. I sure hope you'll stay tuned. For this project, you are going to need 1 pack of these 50 count fall leaves, a few orange flat-backed gems, some burnt orange fine glitter, 1 9-inch tall cylindrical vase, and a round flower vase, the large one. Of course, you will need your handy dandy tools. Let's get crafting. So the first thing we're going to do to prepare our project is glue our 9-inch tall cylindrical vase on top of our large round floral vase. Now to do this, I am simply going to go in the essence of time with a combination of my permanent glue and some hot glue. Originally, for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know if I'm using glass on glass that I tend to glue those two pieces together with a 2-part epoxy. However, today, because I want to work quickly, I'm going in with our original combination of that permanent glue and our hot glue gun. So once I have placed both foundations of glue down, I'm simply going to find my placement, apply some pressure, and set these two pieces to dry for a few moments. Now that our pieces have been glued into place, we are now going to glitter the bottom portion of our piece. And to do this, we're simply going to go in with our Mod Podge, and we are going to lather this whole bowl, the rounded bowl, with our Mod Podge. Now, as you can see, I am using a foam brush and I'm going in with large strokes, broad strokes, and I'm not necessarily worrying about the pattern that my sponge is leaving behind. As you will see, when I go to place my glitter down, I'm going to have to end up placing 2 layers of that glitter down. So really and truly, my darlings, you're not going to see the pattern when all is said and done that your foam brush is making. But just continuing to lay my Mod Podge down, ensuring that I'm covering all the place that there is to cover on that vase, trying not to leave any portion of that vase uncovered, and being sure to go all the way down to the lip, what would have been the top of the vase but now is the bottom, the lip of that vase, to make sure once again that all parts of this vase will be covered in glitter. Once you have placed your Mod Podge onto your vase, it is simply going to be a matter of taking your glitter, and today I'm working with a burnt orange or a rust, and simply sprinkling it on into or onto that glue, knocking off any excess and allowing that glue to dry with that glitter in it. Now, to make sure that your glitter is not going to fall off or flake off, once you have placed your 2 layers of glitter onto this piece, you're going to allow it to dry, and then you are going to go over it one more time with your sponge brush, with your Mod Podge, and seal that glitter into place. So here we have our piece upon which our burnt orange glitter has dried marvelously. And what we are going to do now is we're going to take our hot glue and start to lay our foliage on top of our cylindrical vase. Now, to place these leaves down, you're simply going to put a dollop of that glue on the back of that leaf and then you are going to lay your leaf down into place. Please be sure that you are using your leaves and efficiently. So as you place one leaf down, you're actually covering up or laying it over the leaf that is next to it. You are going to continue this process, laying your leaves until you can get in about, let's see, perhaps 3 or 4 layers of leaves. Once you have done that, you can even, as you will see I did in the outro, you can bring your leaves up to a peak on the bottom and down to a peak on top to signify that your piece is completed. Now I am going to continue this process going around the bottom of that vase, and then when I am finished with my layers, I'm going to go in around the top using the same process. So here is our vase with our leaves that have been placed both on top and on the bottom, and as I mentioned to you earlier, I have brought mine up into a peak of sorts. And so what we're going to do now is simply embellish our vase by adding a dollop of hot glue to the back of our flat back gems. Now I am going to be using 2 teardrops, one on the top pointing down, and then the second one on the bottom pointing up. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to take my rectangular crystals and I am going to place them on top of the leaves that are lining the bottom of my vase, using the same process with my hot glue, finding my placement and holding it into place to set. So I'm going to continue placing my gems. When I'm finished, I'm going to clean this up of any glue fronds, and then I'll be back to show you what our finished project looks like. Well, here you have them, my darlings, our Thanksgiving pillar candle holders. Aren't they absolutely exquisite? I think I would have to say that my favorite part of this project would have to be the juxtaposition of that rounded vase in contrast to the straight up and down of our cylindrical vase. I think, my darlings, we have nailed yet another project, and we have done so on a budget. As it stands, without the glitter and without the flat back gems, you are looking at $3 for this piece. Can you spell last minute Thanksgiving table preparation? I sure can. So tell me, my darlings, if you have found any value in this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as leave me a comment in the comment section below. How do you foresee using this piece in your holiday decor this year? I would love to hear from you. To my Danies darlings, I just would like to tell you thank you for all of the love, the questions, the comments, the feedback, but most importantly, throughout the years, the months, and as recently as these days that we have been together, I just want to thank you for your encouragement. Please know that none of it is wasted, and I appreciate each and every one of you. To those of you, however, who may not yet be a Danies darlings, we would like to humbly invite you to subscribe to our channel today so that you will be able to become a member of this ever-growing community of DIYers as we learn from and craft with each other on a weekly basis. And when you do subscribe today, also be sure to ring the notification bell to ensure that you have been made aware, or you will be made aware, whenever any of our videos are published, as well as whenever we go live as a community. And so, my darlings, before I sign off from today's video, I'm going to leave you with the motto to our channel, which is simply this. Say it with me: why buy when you can DIY? And so, my darlings, my loves, until next time, I say to you, please, please, please take care of yourselves for me. Know that I love you all. Bye now.